Hey, what's up, my YouTubers? Today we're working on a 2011 Dodge Challenger. Customers say that they've been leaking antifreeze, so we're gonna check where the leak is at today, and we're gonna fix the problem. All right. So let's get into this video. I don't know if you can see real good, but if you look down now, see that? That's by the oil cooler. It's a lot of antifreeze at the bottom. So that's what we will be replacing today, this oil cooler. Alright, let's get into this video.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Okay, first thing is first, we're gonna take this off for the engine cover. Just put your hand on both sides and pull it up and come off. It's up right here, some grommets on here, right here, and in the back. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take off this breather that goes to the throttle body. But before we get into that, let me show you the tools that we'll be using for this job today. You need a 10 millimeter, you need an 8 millimeter, a 10 millimeter, some extensions, a pick, this, take the hose off, a ratchet. You can have a screwdriver or one of these to take off the pry back there. And also, if you have like one of these, you can use that also. All right, let's get into the job. And he got one more tool. I'll show you what I'm using. Okay, we're about to take the breather off, but I'm gonna take it off right here. Some bolts all the way around here. All right, there's a hose right here, back here, that goes to the breather. We have to take that off also. This hose. Take it off and kind of cack it up right there. Right here off the breather to the throttle body. All of these is 8 millimeter. We take that off, and what we're gonna do, we right down here, if you look real good, right here, this breather, it's got a little snap in. You gotta pull that up and then pull this to you. Otherwise, you could break that. And go ahead and disconnect this switch. We're taking the whole breather assembly out the car. Okay, now we're gonna take these two nuts off the exhaust on this side. This is one right here, and it's another one right here. We're gonna take it off the bracket. And those are 10 millimeters. This is another tool, 10 millimeter ratchet wrench that we're gonna use to take it off. That's one of them. You got another one right here next to it on the other side. Take both those nuts off. There you go, both nuts. Okay, now we're finished on this side for now. We're about to go on the other side. Now we're about to unplug the throttle body cables. You see this gray clip right here? You take a screwdriver and you push it back that way to release this clip. Then you press it down and you take that out. There's another clip right here also. Disconnect that and put this out the way. All right, just put that out the way. We also gonna take this hose off right here to this, and we're gonna flip it up a little bit. Next thing we're gonna take off is this hose. Get a screwdriver, and you can easily slip that out. It's clipped onto this pole, so take it off of this pole and just put it to the back. We're also gonna take this hose off. I think it's the PCV valve. We just take that off and turn this line that way. Okay, so now that is off. We got 3 bolts that we're gonna take off. This one and this one, but this one is missing. So I got 1 bolt here, and I also have another bolt at the bottom that will be removed. All right, so let's take this 10mm off. This is 1 bolt here, and there's another bolt right here, but it's gone. All right, we got 1 more at the bottom that I'll be showing you. So let me get the camera and show you that bolt. Okay, on this vehicle, it only had these 2 bolts. So the bracket, here go the bracket. It's supposed to have another bolt right here, but this one didn't have it in. So it's 1 here, and 1 right here. But we don't have to worry about these 2 because it was not on the vehicle. All right, about to take the top exhaust off. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 bolts. I'm gonna make sure and let you know. Let's go ahead and start taking them bolts out. You just loosen them up and they stay in the. These things got little holes right here. It fits right in it. There are only 7. You got 2, 4, 6, and 1 right back here, right in this deep spot. So what we're gonna do, you just don't pull this up. You're gonna pull it towards you, the passenger side, then pull it up, because as you remember, we took those 10mm bolts off of these 2 here, but it's a bracket, so these screws go into a bracket, so you just can't pull it up. You gotta go to the passenger side, then lift it off. All right, let's go do that. Okay, we're about to take the top throttle body off. Like I said, you lift it up and you pull it this way, and it's off. The top is off. What we're gonna do for now, we're gonna put something over these holes, and we're gonna go ahead and start taking these off, but I don't want anything to fall in that motor. We have more trouble than we had right now, so let me cover that up and put something in these holes. Just like that. You see these coils? We're about to unplug them. Just press down on that and pull them off. We're gonna do all 3 on this side and all 3 on the other side. Same thing, you press it down and you pull them off. After you finish unplug all 6 of them coils, then we're going down to the injectors. But it's a red tab on these injectors. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, and you see these clips? You get you one of these. You see that red clip? You push it up, you pull it up. And when you pull that up, then you can push that gray piece in and pull that off. All right, so that's what you gotta do for all 6 injectors. All right, go ahead and do that. We're on our way down to the bottom. Yeah, so you gotta go around and get all 8 of these. Just pull up that tab, push that gray one in, and just take them off. All 6 of them. You do them on both sides. Nothing but a chicken wing. You put some new parts on here. Okay, right here is 2 push-ins that this harness sits in. I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna pop them off right here, just like that, just like that. It gives you more room to get these stuff off the injectors. All right, there you go. Just put this on the side right here. You also have them on this side. You see these? That's what I took this with and popped them out. So this harness to go over there out your way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 8 bolts. So go ahead and take your 8 bolts out. I'm about to pull all these 8 out. And we're about to take this bottom off and get that oil cooler out this vehicle and get my homeboy back on the road. He can't go nowhere right now. He's stuck. He's stuck at the house today.
I'll take off of work today.
Okay, so those 8 bolts should be out. What we're gonna do now is pick up this and rest it out the way, just like this, and barely put it over here. Just put it on the side. All right. Now we're down here by the oil cooler, and when you take your bottom, don't want anything to fall inside of the motor. But this is what we're about to tackle, the oil cooler. You got 5 6-points right here. Let me tell you what size that is. All right. Okay, I'm gonna show you this on the new one where the bolts is located. It sits like this, right? Okay, so I'm gonna flip it up. There's a bolt here, there's a bolt here, there's a bolt right here, and one right here. And the 5th bolt is right here. So those are the bolts. I'm just showing you because I'm about to take it out. And this is how the bolt head is. It's a 6-point. All right, let's get this shit out the car. Also, we're going to replace all the seals. You might as well do that while you're down here because you don't want to come back down here. All right? Do everything at the same time. Now we're about to take this up. Just grab here and wiggle it a little bit. And here it goes. Right here. You have a hose with a clamp and those same clips. Okay, we're on the back of that oil cooler. See this red part? You just pull it up. This blue, that's black right here. Right here. You're going to press this side in. And then also, you have another one right here. I'm trying not to leak this oil out. You're going to have to turn it around on the back side, and it's a clip right here to where you just pull it out. And you pull it out. Next, we're about to take this clamp off. It's a clamp right here. As you see it, it's a clamp. Get your pliers. I got a hose clamp, but now the oil cooler is ready to come out. See, this is what I was telling y'all about. I got the hose and 2 of these. As you look down there, that's what happens. You see all that oil? And antifreeze. See that? You have to get all that up, but be careful when you get it up. You don't want nothing to fall in those holes. All right? So let me get all this antifreeze out and the oil out. The oil came in there when you take your oil cooler out from the bottom. That one. All right? Oil comes out of that one. And antifreeze come out of these right here. So let me go ahead and clean that up. Okay. Now, as you can see, All the antifreeze is cleaned up. So now what we're about to do is those areas that these stuff sit in, like here, we're gonna clean this, we're gonna clean that, we're gonna clean this, we're gonna clean the location that the stuff goes into. All right, see all 4 of those chrome pieces? We're gonna clean them. Just get some brake part cleaner with a rag and try to clean them off. If not, just get a little bit of brittle pads and get that off. I'm about to clean it off and I'm gonna show you when it's done. Okay guys, now I have another issue. These are the knock sensor wires. And the pigtails, I have to replace the whole harness. Look at that. The antifreeze gonna eat up the connections. And these right here was touching all the way down in the harness. I cannot repair the pigtail. The customer said they had knock sensor codes. I never knew that. I just saw these didn't look too good. And I start inspecting and look at that. The whole harness needs to be replaced. So this video is done for today. This the removal. So until next time, big up to the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John, keyboard ancestor. You need to go subscribe, hit that button, like, comment, and share. To the next one.